And as they grow up, sometimes you get a chance to get out of the house. And when those times come, it's really a blessing. But what's really a huge blessing for me, because this, in many ways, is one of my children. And in leaving it in your hands, you've guided well. You've been faithful. And I want to tell you, folks, you need to treat him well. You hear me? You need to treat him well. Now, through the years, I would talk to pastors who would say, I'm just having a hard time. Deacons are, and people gave them a hard time. And I would sit there and listen, and I would say to myself, they must not be pastoring the same kind of people we are. Because that's not how it works at Grace. And people would come here and actually that didn't believe it, just to check it out. Just to say, when John says, I've never had to preach on money, it's because you care, and where you turn, where you put money in. Scripture teaches that where your heart is, that's where your money's going. It's like a very plain thing. But sometimes I hear people talk about, I'm not ready to jump in and volunteer. And where John pointed to these places to volunteer, I know that I'm preaching to the choir here, because you already are volunteers. But one of the things that you can do is recruit volunteers. And you may be here tonight and you're going, I really don't have any disciples, and I'm trying to make some. One of the things that you'll know about making disciples is you read it through the New Testament. Actually, there is no such thing as one-on-one discipleship. It doesn't exist. Not in the Scriptures, not in the New Testament. It's always kind of they gang up on it. And some of you don't know you've been ganged up on until you come into the kingdom, and then you're invited to come gang up on somebody else. And what you need to do is, it's just simple as that. I would love to talk to you for a long time. I'm not going to. I just want to say, Tilly and I love you. We love you. We care. We care about you. I wish I had more time. I don't. But I'm thrilled that it's in your hands. And I'll just say this to you. You have the responsibility not to make him worry about money. And not make him worry about, do I have volunteers? And not make these folks, how are we going to staff the church this way? You need to have situations where they come to you, where John stands right here and he says, we don't really need any more volunteers in the nursery, so please quit. We just thoroughly don't need any more volunteers in the youth department, middle school. Don't need any volunteers. We can put you over here, but we don't need you there. were flown. I don't know what's going to happen. Somebody said to me, "Well, what if you live?"
Yes, yes, yes. Take another miracle.
I know this. I love you, but I'm not coming back here. We're going to figure this out. I've got mine figured out already because it's shorter. Love you guys.